Hello, my name is Thomas Shervis, and today I'll be talking to you about deep space travel. The Earth is doomed. Its natural resources, like water, fossil fuels, and rare earth elements, are in decline. Also, its ever-growing population is leading to overcrowding in places like China, whose population is 1.38 billion. That's one-sixth the entire population of the Earth. The solution to all these problems and many more is deep space travel. Deep space travel means traveling far within space in a short period of time. The invention of deep space travel will save the Earth, but more importantly, humanity. It will allow us access to the entirety of our universe, which means endless resources and planets to inhabit, which in turn would equal the continuation of our species forever. The first benefit of deep space travel is leaving the Earth. Overpopulation and overcrowding is killing our Earth. But that's not the only reason we would want to leave Earth. Spreading humanity as far as we can throughout the cosmos and to as many planets as we can would increase the odds of humanity surviving for as long as it possibly can. The second benefit of deep space travel is scientific discovery. The discovery of new elements could help in the fields of medicine and technology. Also, we could discover things like aliens throughout our universe. Even if the aliens aren't like the ones you see in the movies, we could discover things like microbes or fossils that we cannot find here on Earth. The third benefit of deep space travel is resources. Things like fresh water, fuels, and rare earth metals could be found on different planets using deep space travel. All of these benefits are great, but there are some things that we just need as the human race to survive. The first reason that we need deep space travel is overpopulation. Like mentioned before, overcrowding in China is killing their people. Also, overcrowding has spread to other countries like India and Africa. The people in these countries are crammed in and starving to death. Deep space travel could help with this problem by spreading humanity to as many planets as we can find. The second reason why we need deep space travel is the clean water crisis. We are simply running out of clean, drinkable water. Only 0.3% of the Earth's drinkable water is left. Deep space travel could help with this crisis by allowing us to travel to as many planets as we could discover with clean water and harvest it for our needs. The third reason why we need deep space travel is the fossil fuel crisis. Just like the clean water crisis, we are simply running out of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels like natural gas, oil, and coal are non-renewable resources, which means in our lifetime they will not renew. Deep space travel could help with this by allowing us to travel to as many planets as we can find with these resources and harvesting them just like water. These needs are required for the human race to survive. There just isn't a way to get around it. The first thing that would happen if deep space travel is not invented is mass extinction. Animals, plants, and humans could not survive without water. Water is what we need in everyday things as well as the major things. Some of those things include food, bathing, and making everyday objects like clothes, pens, and even cars. The second thing that would happen if deep space travel is not invented is a world war, like none that has ever been seen on this planet. Every country on the planet would be fighting about water, fuel, and food. This would eventually lead us to nuclear war as being the only option to stop ourselves from killing each other by the other means of not having water, fuel, or food. The third thing that would happen if deep space travel is not invented is the destruction of Earth. Paired with the last two reasons, nuclear war and extinction, the failure of humanity to survive and continue Earth would lead to Earth's locked-in spot of chaos for the foreseeable future. Deep space travel is the solution. The benefits of deep space travel outweigh the costs of researching and funding it. If you think the continuation of our species is important, then it simply has to start with you. Talking to your local and state representatives to fund and research deep space travel is a necessity. Even by simply creating awareness about what deep space travel is and how it will help the human race could make deep space travel a reality. Deep space travel is the only answer for the continuation of humanity and the continuation of Earth.